So Treyarch have just brought back mystery munitions to Black Ops Cold War Zombies, and we have a few other news stories to talk about today. First of all, I just have a few sponsored messages to share with you, and then we'll get right into the juicy information. Firstly, I want to let you be aware of Felix Grey glasses, and these are very important since, as gamers, we are the first generation that constantly looks at screens. And they provide blue light protection glasses that filter 15 times more blue light than other brands, which affects how well you sleep. There are non-prescription and prescription options available, so yeah, you can check them out via the link in the description, felixgrey.com. There's free shipping, free returns, and free exchanges. You can get 20% off Manscaped products using code Twitch20 if you want to get the Lawnmower 4.0, perfect for shaving in hard-to-reach places. The performance package comes with the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, the Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Crop Preserver ball deodorant, a Crop Revive toner, performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold your whole solar system. So yeah, take advantage of that discount using the link in this video's description. Finally, the third link we have is for Fubs. Healthy snacks usually don't taste great, so they created a not healthy puff brand that gamers are sure to love, which come in 5 different flavors: grocery store cheddar, semi-historic sour cream and onion, professional salt and vinegar, instant hot chocolate, and my personal favorite, the unambiguous cinnamon toast. And you can use the code SNACK15 for a 15% off discount. So the limited time mode mystery munitions has just been added back to Onslaught. This is by far my favorite Onslaught LTM. It's so much fun as it's essentially gun game. It will give you a randomized weapon that will spin like a mystery box at the top of your screen between every single surge. Not only will it give you a random weapon, it will have a random blueprint too, and I think that this mode is so much fun because it allows you to try out so many different weapons that you wouldn't usually use during the game, and it tests your skill limits to the maximum. You can be doing very well surge after surge after surge, getting some very lucky weaponry, LMGs, etc., and then boom, you have a melee weapon out of nowhere and you are screwed. I just think it allows for so much variety in gameplay because the weapon does change every single surge. The thing is though, I don't understand why they have only introduced this mode for Onslaught and why they can't also introduce it for round-based zombies. Where is that? Especially because in the files of Vanguard Zombies, Gun Game and Cranked were found, and for some weird reason they have never released. I don't know if they are planning to release them soon, because we finally have round base coming to Vanguard Zombies with Shi No Numa Reborn coming in Season 4. And maybe then we could see the introduction of Gun Game and Cranked. I just don't understand why we can't get Gun Game in Cold War Zombies. Surely it could work just like it does in Onslaught Mystery Munitions, where at the start of every round you just get a randomized weapon, just like in this mode. And then as you progress higher in the rounds, the rarity of the weapon increases. By the way, in Mystery Munitions, considering the fact that we recently got the Super Easter Egg reward for completing the Easter eggs, which increases your loadout weapon's rarity, it doesn't do that for Mystery Munitions. I thought that would be obvious anyways, but I'm just pointing that out. You start with common and then work your way up the rarities. With the reintroduction of Mystery Munitions, Treyarch have removed the Holiday Onslaught LTM that was previously added, that was added in for Christmas. It was randomly added after Christmas for some weird reason, and people couldn't really understand why. Well, Kevin Drew, the lead system designer on Cold War Zombies, did clarify why this was the case, basically saying that because Onslaught is now available on Xbox and PC, they wanted to re-add back in all of those limited time modes that only PlayStation players could access during its first year, since it was exclusive for an entire year to PlayStation players, and they want to re-add them back in to give Xbox and PC players a chance to try out those LTMs. And that is why the Holiday LTM was added back in, despite the fact that it wasn't Christmas. I just don't understand what is the point of removing it though. Why can't they keep all of the limited time modes in the game permanently? Especially Mystery Munitions, it's so much fun. I would just love to see it as a permanent mode. Yeah, forget about the rest, they're not that important, but this means that Mystery Munitions will disappear, just as a Holiday Onslaught has, and they will start cycling in the other Onslaught LTMs that we saw during its year 1. But to be honest, I thought that the other Onslaught LTMs weren't really that great, apart from containment, but that ended up becoming permanent. The only other LTM I would love to see permanent is once again Mystery Munitions. I don't really care about the other Onslaught LTMs, they weren't really that fun or that unique to make me want them to be there permanently. Kevin Drew did confirm that the Hallows Eve LTM will not be returned returning to the game, and that is unfortunate. It was a really overpowered mode, and that's probably the reason why they're not adding back in that specific seasonal event that was introduced for Halloween last year. It would be good if they added it back in this Halloween though, since it would tie in once again with Halloween. They're not adding that back in because it was available for all platforms, because it wasn't an Onslaught exclusive mode. Treyarch do say that they do have similar limited time modes planned for their next Call of Duty Zombies game though, so hopefully we do see a similar Halloween event to Hallows Eve whenever their next game comes out in COD 2024 or whatever it ends up being. It just does suck that it is quite a while away, and I would love to just see all of those LTMs added in permanently as just a reason for players to come back and enjoy the game. I've kind of always been against the idea of limited time modes. I understand for holiday and seasonal events, but modes like Mystery Munitions are not any time specific mode. Why can't it just be there permanently? You can get an exclusive blueprint reward for playing it, and maybe that's why they want to do these as LTMs to get those rewards, but maybe just make it so that you can only have a limited amount of time to earn the blueprint and then not let you get it later. But once again, I don't even like the idea of that. I don't think anything should really be limited time. Ever since Fortnite rose in popularity, all games, and particularly Call of Duty, now just constantly siphon in and siphon out modes and maps, etc. And I just wish all of the content was there at all times to be enjoyed, because what is the point of developers spending time working on content if it's only there temporarily and then just gets removed? It's surely a slap in the face to their hard work when people can't even enjoy it for longer than a couple weeks. It makes their hard work not feel as worthwhile, and it also reduces the amount of content in the game. If you keep all of the LTMs in the game permanently, it increases the amount of content and replay value of the game. So why the hell have limited time events? It just doesn't make any sense. I guess it's the Fortnite effect, and it's the effect of sort of exclusivity. You feel like you need to hop on the game during this event, otherwise you'll miss it, and I guess that's what they're going for with these limited time events, because during them it probably increases the player count a lot, and then as soon as it's gone it decreases. Whereas if it was there permanently, people might think, oh, I might check it out eventually, and then not really bother checking it out because time just ends up passing. But if they know they only have a couple weeks to check it out, and if that time passes they miss out, they might be more enticed and more ready to jump on the game right now instead of procrastinating. But yeah, that's just my assumption on what's going on here, just a general guess. Along with Mystery Munitions getting added, Treyarch did release the Pharo of Death Ultra Skin Bundle in the store if you want to check it out for 2,400 Call of Duty points. It's one of the most unique skins in the game and is absolutely insane. It just does suck that Call of Duty is a first-person shooter, so you can't even really see it in the game, and the blueprints aren't really that crazy in my own personal opinion, but they do come with orange tracers and fire dismemberment and fire elemental damage in zombies. Earlier I talked about Shi No Numa Reborn making its way to Vanguard Zombies, and it seems like we know when the release date is going to be now, as Zapped posted on Twitter saying that it's apparently going to release at the beginning of Season 4, with another round-based map planned for either the beginning of Season 5 or Season 5 Reloaded, which is rumoured to potentially be the last season in Vanguard, as there's rumoured to not be a Season 6, as Modern Warfare is apparently rumoured to release in October, so they're cutting it a bit short because Vanguard's performed so poorly in sales. And we actually know now that Season 3 Reloaded, the mid-season update for Vanguard and Warzone, is going to be releasing next week, earlier than I expected to be honest, and we can now estimate when Season 4 is going to begin. It's going to be on the 21st/22nd of June, depending on which time zone you were in, based on the Battle Pass end date. Of course, that is subject to change in case the season gets delayed or something like that, since we've had various different delays with past seasons, but that is looking like when we're going to be able to play Shi No Numa Reborn, and then we'll get another round-based map that we don't know what that map's going to be. I've been speculating in prior videos it could potentially be a fully dark ether map as the final map for Vanguard Zombies, but in terms of Shi No Numa Reborn, we know that it's going to have a unique wonder weapon quest, a new area, a new main quest, and they're also remastering the old Easter eggs from the original Shi No Numa in World at War, and having an entire new dark ether narrative for the map. The Flogger Trap's returning, there's a new electric trap, and I'm really excited to check it out. Of course, I'll have guides and tutorials and everything when that map releases, and I'm really excited to see the return of round-based zombies to Vanguard after these round-based iterations with Terra Maledicta and also Dirt and Fank have been massive flops and really boring to play. I'm so excited to go back to round-based and see what Treyarch have been cooking up. Yes, this map is a remaster, so it's probably probably not going to be anything too special, but at least we have hopes for another map apparently coming in Season 5 or Season 5 Reloaded. Anyways, that's everything I wanted to talk about in this video. Thank you for watching the video, and make sure to subscribe if you're not ready for the latest and greatest Call of Duty news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.